It's Kate, and it's time for If Kate Can Do It, You Can Do It crafts. It's summer reading. We're into week 6 of summer reading, and as usual, we're challenging you to read for 16 hours and then come and claim a prize book.
Week 6, Kate?
Week 6, Kathy. Time marches on.
Wow.
So along the way, we have things to encourage you, including our weekly take and makes that come out every Thursday while they last. And we also have an activity that will go along with the week's event and the adventures of Morris and Llewellyn.
I love Morris and Llewellyn.
Right. Every week, Morris the Moose and Llewellyn the Mouse will go on an adventure, and you can follow them on Facebook, on our website, by calling us and asking us what they're up to, or coming into the library and checking out the photographs to see where they've been.
They've been to some pretty fun places.
They sure have been. Okay, so today's activity, this week's activity I should say, is Animals in My Backyard Word Search.
Oh.
And there's also,
I love word
there's
searches.
also, sorry you can kind of see through this paper, but what animals did you see on our walk, which is tied to Miss Rachel's event.
Okay.
And
wow, it would be really cool if you saw some of those animals. Kate.
That's right. The event is a walk in the woods with Rachel.
Nice.
Okay, so without further ado, here we go with our take and make.
Okay.
And we're making leaf creatures.
Oh, that is adorable.
Miss Rachel made that one. It's really cute. And we'll see how mine turns out.
Okay.
So, leaf creatures.
Can you do it however you want, Kate, or do you follow a pattern?
You can do it however you want. So in your kit, you will need a glue stick, markers, crayons, or colored pencils. And in your kit, white cardstock, assorted paper leaves, 4 googly eyes.
Oh, nice. So you can make 2 creatures.
You can make 2 creatures. And if you've got more googly eyes, or if you want to draw on eyes, you could make
as many
as you want.
Because I'm thinking there's a lot of leaves outside.
So, the instructions suggest that you have an idea. Study the leaves. Look at the pictures that Miss Rachel has provided to be inspired on what you want to make.
So it's not real leaves. It's pictures of leaves that you cut out.
She's bringing you leaves, but she did suggest that if you want to make more, you could go collect leaves and use real leaves.
Cool.
She made her creature first, and then she colored the background.
Okay.
But I asked her if it would be okay if you colored the background first and then
put the leaves on top.
Made your scene on top of that. So that's what I did. There's my cardstock, and I already colored it.
How did you do that?
I used broken crayons to rub them on the side.
Ah.
And I've tried to make it look like an underwater scene.
The blue and the sand?
The sand, that's right, because my creatures are going to be underwater creatures.
So you just used the side of a crayon.
That's right.
Didn't rub it, not a leaf rubbing.
No, do you want to see what I did?
Yeah.
I just did this.
I wondered if you did a rubbing.
No, I did this, and I had some bumpy things under it by accident, and that's why it maybe looks like a rubbing. But I kind of liked the way that looked, and so that's what I did.
Just gives you some texture.
That's right. And then I tried to make my water different shades of blue.
Okay.
Okay, so that's my underwater scene, and the first thing I'm going to try to make is a stingray. So, if I can get my leaves out, that would be a big help. For the body of my stingray, well actually, I guess it doesn't matter. I'll set them on there before I glue them, I guess, so I'll make sure that everything fits. That would be too bad, wouldn't it, if I have this grand design and then discover that they don't fit.
That would not be good.
Okay, she does state that you should probably be careful when you remove them because they're sort of perforated, but you don't want to rip your animal. That would be very sad. Okay, so that's going to be the body of my stingray, and I thought this could be his tail. So he's going to have a very large stinging tail.
Nice.
Yeah.
Except You don't want to get stung.
You don't want to get stung by my, but I don't think he would sting you. I think my stingrays are very nice.
I think he probably is.
Okay, so here goes his tail, and that's his body, and he's going to be swimming that way. Okay?
Let's get
And
closer.
then my other creature I was going to make is going to be a fish. And my fish is going to be this pretty leaf with the orange spots on it.
So they're perforated then.
They are perforated.
Just pop them out.
Yep. And I thought this fish could be swimming around. I don't know which. I don't think it really matters which is his face and which is. I guess his face should be the dull end, not the pointy end. I'm going to have him swim this way.
Is he gonna have a tail?
He's going to have a tail and he's going to have a flipper.
Ooh. You can make all sorts of pictures with these.
Yeah. So I thought that could be his flipper. How's that look?
Pretty good.
Okay. And what was I going to use
Am
for
I
tail?
upside down though?
Yeah, this I'm looking.
Okay.
I am right. You know me, Kathy.
That's
I try
okay.
to do things upside down, but this time I thought it was too challenging. I needed to be looking at it from my point of view.
I get it.
After I get it glued on there, we can
We can look at
change it
the
around.
right way out.
Right. Okay. And this I thought could be his tail. It's quite a fancy tail.
Oh, I see now.
Is that a fancy tail? Is it too fancy? Because
No, I think
because
it's,
you can cut. I noticed Miss Rachel cut hers, so I could make just that part the tail. But you think it should have?
no, I think it's
should have a
perfect.
very fancy tail.
I like his fancy tail.
Okay, I'm gonna have him swimming up there. Okay, because he's not so interested in the bottom. I think the stingray likes to be on the bottom, don't you?
Ah.
But the fish, I think, likes
See,
to be.
I
on
thought
the
that was a beach. It's actually the
top.
bottom
No,
of
it's
the
the
ocean.
bottom of the ocean. I did my best.
Okay, I think you did very nicely.
Okay, thank you.
You can make something else with this extra leaves later. if you
That's
want.
right. That's right. So now we want to glue our things down, and then I think I'll put the googly eyes on last.
Okay,
Does that sound like a good idea?
sounds good.
Okay, I really like my stingray. I'm going to start with him. So that's about where I want the tail to be. Oh, look. It's the same on both sides.
Double-sided.
I didn't realize that.
I didn't either, so it could go either way.
So I didn't know if the crayon would make it not stick, but Miss Rachel thought it would stick just fine. I don't want to mess this up now, Kathy.
I have faith in you, Kate.
Thank you. You're so kind.
Well, I think you don't give yourself credit.
And there he goes, swimming like that. Okay.
So you gotta put more glue on. And again, we assume at this point pretty much most kids have got glue sticks, but if you want
Right.
one, you can always ask
Yes.
because we have some.
Do have some. Okay. There's Mr. Stingray. Oh, you know what I didn't do, Kathy?
What didn't you do?
Forgot to peel the googly eyes.
Well, that's all right.
I can always use glue rather than force people to watch me.
You can get it.
Oh, I better put the fish. I
I think you have to do his body first, probably.
Yeah, I think so. Okay. And I wanted him to be swimming a little bit up because the stingray is swimming down, so we'll make the fish swimming up. Maybe not quite so far over. Oh, I don't know, Kathy. Is that going to be
I
good?
think he's good.
Is that good?
I suspect that if you don't like it, you could probably shift him just a little bit before the glue dries, too.
I always get nervous. I want my art.
We're such perfectionists,
My
the two
art.
of us.
It's my art.
It
You know,
is
I live
art.
for my art.
Sorry.
Kathy.
I think you live for your dogs
That too.
and your farm
Oh,
animals.
oh, I got glue on the table. Oh no.
Kate has puppies right now.
I hope everybody got to see my puppies last week.
Oh, that's right. We
Yeah.
did show off your adorable puppies.
Okay, how do they
They look good. You want to turn around so we can
look?
see
Okay,
right
sure.
there?
And now I'm going to put their eyes on.
Oh, that looks so good, Kate.
Does that? Okay, thanks, Kathy. All right, let's see. I think for the stingray, I think little eyes for the stingray. Because his face
Oh,
is
that's
not
right,
too
because you have
big.
4, don't you?
Yes. And I'll have a bigger eye for I'm going to put glue on. I'm not going to try to peel that. That would be too painful for
But you
people
can peel them.
You can peel them, but you have to be more on the ball than I was and remember to do it ahead of time. Now, how far ahead do you think his eyes should be?
I don't know. Aren't stingrays kind of in the middle-ish? Maybe not. No, I
Like
think you're
that?
right. I think that's good, Kate.
Okay, good. Whoop! This is harder than I thought. The little eyeballs are quite... They like to dance.
Well, they're little.
They
Do we have eyelashes this week?
Not this week.
Well, fish probably don't have eyelashes.
Okay, and now the fish needs an eye. I'm getting glue all over me, Kathy.
It's okay. Washes. Everything here is pretty much washable.
Okay, I think it's done.
Ooh, let's see what it looks like with the eyes. Oh, wow, Kate. It's really nice. I like it.
Leaf creatures.
Woo!
This week's Take and Make leaf creatures. Okay, so you could use that as art in your house, or you could give it as a gift to someone.
You can always give things as gifts.
That's right. Okay.
You know who loves gifts are mothers because they keep them for years.
That's right.
I have buckets.
And
of stuff.
grandmothers too, and grandfathers, I'm sure.
Mhm.
All right, so this week's books. We have 2 books by Lois Ehlert. We have Leaf Man and Red Leaf, Yellow Leaf.
Those are such good books.
These books, created with vivid collages, may help inspire you to make your own leaf creatures. In Red Leaf, Yellow Leaf, which is this one. Yeah. There's information in the back about the parts of trees
Ooh.
and about planting trees. So if you wanted to plant some trees yourself,
'cause
this
that's
will
always
be
good.
a helpful guide. And in Leaf Man, I wanted to show you some of the illustrations in here. The collage extends even to the shape of the page. Do you see, Kathy, how
I do see.
Isn't
so the
that
pages are
wonderful?
cut.
So they're all different sizes. The pages just layer over themselves.
Okay, can you explain what a collage is?
Well, you know how artistic I am, Kathy, but I'll do my best.
Well, actually, those fish are kind of a collage.
They are. Collage technique, from what I understand, is you cut things out and layer them onto your art.
Yes.
That would be your collage.
I think that's how Lois Ehlert did it, and it's how Eric Carle
Eric Carle.
did his artwork with collage.
I think so. Okay, so that is the 2 books, and you can get these books here at the library. You can order them online, and we can deliver them to you from Lithgow to Go, or you can come right in and check them out here at the library.
Because we really like seeing kids now.
We do. We're so happy to have our friends back.
We sure are.
So-
And Morris and Lou are happy too.
That's right. They get to see them too when they're not off adventuring.
Well, they do a lot of adventures.
So, I hope to see you soon, and thank you for watching, and remember to stay safe.